Welcome. We are now tuned in to the Don's journey. So this is a video on how the gym saved my life. Now, if you watch my first video, I stated how the gym is my second home. Basically, my home away from home, my vacation, you know what I'm saying? It's my second home. It's my comfortable place. And this is basically the story on how the gym saved my life. Now, let's go and travel back in time. It's 2024. Let's go all the way back to 2020. 2020. Now, 2020 itself is going to be a video, and I'm going to explain deeply on how that year has deeply affected me, so greatly affected me. But I'm gonna briefly speak on it. So 2020 was just a horrible year for me, the worst year of my life. I was greatly unhealthy, ate a lot, didn't cook, just ordered a lot of food, and just ate everything that was in the kitchen. And majority of my life, I was naturally, athletically built because I've always been an athlete. I was in track. I been playing basketball for over a decade. Used to play flag football in elementary, in like early middle school, like for like a separate team outside of my school. And I used to always be athletic. I used to always be doing something, you know. Um, and I go from always doing something to then not doing anything at all, and just eating and eating and eating and eating, to where I blew up to what you're about to see right now. I blew up to, now keep in mind, I'm like a good 5'5", 5'6". I'm not one of them dudes that be lying about their height. I'm a good 5'5", 5'6". You know what I'm saying? And I currently weigh about 146. At my highest, I was between 190 and 195. That is a 50-pound difference, basically. That is a lot. When I tell you I felt like crap, I felt like crap. Now, one day, I don't know if I was watching a lot of like motivational videos or whatever, but one day I just got up and was like, I'm tired of feeling and looking like this. And what did I do? I got up and I walked. I walked for a good month, and I walked for like an hour almost every day, 1, 2, 3 miles. I started losing weight, but then I plateaued. My diet wasn't good, but I wasn't focused on my diet yet. So then I was like, all right, well, what's the next thing I could do? Let's do the gym. Because now this is when the gym started opening back up, but with restrictions. You had to wear a mask, and only like 30 people could be in the gym all at once, including employees. I believe it was something like that. I get a gym membership with Blink Fitness. I'm still a member of that same Blink. And when I tell you, I was so scared of barbells. Like, so in my gym, you enter, you got the locker in the back, and you look to your right, you see a bunch of cardio. Bikes, treadmills, ellipticals, all that good stuff. And in front of those cardio stuff, you got leg machines. And you move up a row, you got back machines and some chest and shoulders. Then you got chest, shoulders, and arms machines on the left, and then on the far left, you got dumbbells. In the back, you got like the stretching, more like kettlebell section, and then on the right corner, like the big right corner, you got straight a bunch of squat racks, 2 bench press benches, and just a bunch of barbells. When I tell you, for like a good month or two, I didn't even go to that section. I looked and was like, hell no, because typically all the people that were messing with barbells were bigger, and I'm like, whoa, like you know what I'm saying, like a little intimidated, like oh I don't want to touch that barbell, I'm not trying to get injured, bullshit, BS, right? Um, and then sooner or later, something was just like, I'll never forget. I watched Will Tennyson. I'm gonna show you a clip right now. I watched this guy, and he just gave like some of the best gym noob advice ever. Where he was basically just saying like, don't be afraid, blah blah blah, and like one of the best ways to build muscle and whatnot is to start your like for example, say you're doing chest, start with a compound. Compound would be bench or dumbbell chest press. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, you know what? F it. I'm gonna do it. And I started with the what is it called? The Smith machine. And I did a Smith machine bench. Couldn't go over 25 pounds on each side. But I started. And it was just sooner or later, weeks down the line, I just started losing weight, and then I started dialing in my diet. This is when I started tracking, eating cauliflower rice and shrimp and all these different things, tilapia, salmon, you know what I'm saying, grilled chicken, all these different things, and corn and a lot of eggs, bacon, all these different things where like I was slowly shedding weight, but then not only was I shedding weight, I was gaining muscle. And sooner or later, you know, due to the help of my due diligence, my building persistence, and just my hatred of the way I felt and looked, when in 2020, I just kept going and I started to gain more confidence in the gym, and I just started to become more stronger and gain muscle and look the way I've been wanting to look and feel better. Not because remember, the gym is not only about looks. Please remember that. Don't be pompous. It's also about how you feel. Um, and the gym just truly saved my life. The gym was also where I learned how to be more social. Because now for majority of my life I've always been an introvert, but I want to let you know right now, just because you're an introvert does not mean you should know how to talk to people. Like, simple as that. I'm an introvert and I can easily go up to talk to somebody. I can easily start a conversation with a stranger. Easily, right? And I'm still an introvert. That doesn't mean I turned myself into an extrovert, but being an introvert is never an excuse to not being able to talk to someone. Simple as that. And it doesn't matter the gender, the age, it doesn't matter. You should be able to talk to someone whether you're an introvert or not. Simple as that. But anyways, that was where I've got like my first like acquaintances, and like even like friends outside of high school. And you know, and it was just like the gym taught me so much. It taught me how to be persistent, and go after a goal. It taught me to push your limits. When you think, oh yeah, this is my max lift, and then you got your boy behind you saying like, nah, throw a five on there, let's go for two, whatever, right? And then you go for it. It teaches you that. It teaches you. It instills a confidence in you that a lot of things just can't teach you, and it definitely taught me. Um, and it helps you socially, especially if you're an introvert. If you're naturally an extrovert, congrats, props to you. Not everybody in the world is a natural extrovert. You know what I'm saying? Where like social interactions are not the easiest, you know. Um, you know, especially due to 2020, I became really awkward, and I learned how to be, and I slowly learned how to be less awkward in the gym. You know, I'll never forget when I was my first 6 months in the gym, I never asked for a spot ever. I never asked for help because not because like, oh, I'm better than any of these guys. No, because I'm legit fearful of asking anyone for a spot or help because I might sound weird. I might stutter. My voice might crack. Like I said, your brain will come up with these stupidest things in the world. You know, uh, I'll talk about that in another video about your thoughts and power of what you say. Um, and yeah, and then sooner or later, you know, meeting new people, meeting, you know, new gym bros and all this stuff, I learned how to be more confident within myself and learned how to be more social and not having my social inabilities hold me back from being a better person, a better man. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm so thankful for that when it comes to the gym. You know, it really, it really did save me. You know, like if you would have seen who I was in 2020, or even a little bit before COVID, right, where like I was kind of falling into a little bit of a depressive state towards like the end of my high school, you know, time, you know, before the COVID thing, right, where I was just not myself anymore. You know, I was a little bit down, you know, and I was gaining a little weight even before COVID, and you know, slowly becoming more and more awkward, slowly just getting more weird, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, due to persistence, God, and like I said, the gym, I was able to climb out of that, you know? Um, yeah, that's why. And like I said, you don't need to go to the gym. Your outlet could be something else, but something like as long as it's something healthy, you know, not alcohol or weed or anything. You know what I'm saying? Let your outlet be something that you could do for 30 years with no worry. I can go to the gym for the next 30 years and not have to worry about anything. You could dance for the next 30 years and not have to worry about anything. You could play basketball at your home rec center and not have to worry about that. What else? You can become a cyclist. You could become a runner. You could do all these different things for the next 30 years. As long as your outlet is something healthy, do it. Do it. You know, if that's what's gonna save you, you know. Um, yeah. But yeah, that's basically my story and how the gym has saved me. You know. It I actually hit 3 years in the gym this January, January 2024, and I'm continuing to see progress, and I'm continuing to just love the gym and enjoy every day I'm in there. You know, even the days when I don't want to go, I still enjoy, you know, because it is a privilege also to go to the gym when you really think about it. You know, I live in a safe country where I could spend money to go and lift weights for my own health and mental and physical gain. That is a blessing in itself, you know. So, yeah, that is my story on how the gym has saved me. Um, and it saved me physically, mentally. It's literally helped me in so much socially. It's helped me in so many aspects of my life and will continue to be a big part of my life and a big part of this channel. Um, yeah, nothing but blessings, prosperity to all of you that are watching. And I hope that you guys will continue to support me and grow in your own journey and grow with me so we can all grow together. I'm out here.